What's up, guys? Anthony Cabasa here with El American, and I got to my side here Brandon Tatum. I'm sure he needs no introduction, but you're here at the official campaign launch for governor for Anthony Trimino. I know you've just endorsed them. So why don't you speak a little bit about that endorsement, what led you to that endorsement, and then maybe like a message to Californians about Anthony Trimino?
Yeah, so I don't really endorse people a lot, and not a lot of people inspire me. But Anthony inspired me on a personal level to be somebody who represents the people. And even though I don't live in California, I really, honest to God truth, I wish he was in Arizona, because then he could be our governor. But, since he's here, he's dedicated. He has a mission. He has a family. He has a company here that we're sitting right in his headquarters. And so a person with integrity that he has, leading a family, 20 plus years of marriage, a God-fearing man, all of those things combined inspired me to want to support him, and I support Anthony 1,000%. And one thing I'll say to Californians, especially those who care about the state and want to see the state go in a different direction, no matter if you're a Republican or Democrat, that's irrelevant at this point. But if you feel that things are not going well in the state, the homelessness problem, the problem with taxes, and all of the things that cause people to leave or people to feel discouraged while they're here, then you need to really look at the candidates and consider them. And I'd say if you never heard of Anthony, you need to look up his platform. Go read his website. Don't just listen to me. I'm one man with an opinion, but go to his website, look up his 12-point plan, read them for yourself, and evaluate, is this the type of person with the background leadership that I want to support the state? Don't go off the hype on media and people trying to be celebrities. They just want to make a name for themselves. But somebody who really have established something here in the state of California, have built something special, have some skin in the game, and that's running with integrity in the campaign. So Anthony is my dude, and if anybody, honestly, if they give a fair evaluation, he gonna be your dude too. But I think it's fair to say, do your own research, but Anthony is my dude.
And then another question I have, maybe like on a more broader sense, is what can the GOP do to kind of attract more people into the Republican Party? So we have Anthony Trimino here, half Cuban, half Mexican, 100% American, as he said it earlier. But what can the GOP do to kind of help this platform, to help someone like Anthony Trimino kind of reach that inner city youth? Because as you know, here in California, we have a lot of deep blue cities, and we have a lot of troubled youth, a lot of minorities that are kind of looking for new, fresh leadership. So what can the GOP kind of do to kind of attract maybe people of color, minorities, people that are being underrepresented within the GOP ranks right now?
Well, you need to first start by supporting people who are American first people who love this country, who love this state. And a bonus on it is that Anthony is a minority, and not for long in the state of California, but he's a minority, and so they should support him, not just because he's a minority, but because of the things that he say, the things that he can bring to the table. And I feel that we fail because people like to support, I guess, individuals that they believe are popular. It's not a popularity contest. I mean, you're talking about an entire state. Somebody's going to have to run and recover from Gavin Newsom's failed policies. So, I think it's incredibly invaluable to support people that are out here doing what's right, came from the bottom. Anthony came from the bottom and has established something really special. So supporting candidates like that, or at least giving them a good look, and I think those are things that the GOP could do to be supportive and make a huge difference. Because if you're going to reach a demographic of people, you have to represent those people to some capacity. You have to give them a reason why they should associate with you. And if they don't see themselves, the culture that they represented by the GOP, why would they even consider it? Because on the other end of the Democrats, they're making sure they go out their way in a nefarious way to go out and pander to minorities here and there to get their support. We have the right message. We have the right people. We just need to put them out there and let the people know that they exist.
I guess the last question I have for you, if I may, what do you say to the people that are maybe watching this, that are in California, that have always leaned left, probably voting Democrat, that are looking for maybe like an alternate option? What would you say to people that say, should I try the Republican Party out? Like, how do you convince maybe like the youth that tune into your YouTube videos? What is your message to the people just kind of on the fence? How would you convince them to kind of lean a little bit more like, hey, stop voting the way you have been and maybe give it a try? What would be your message to them?
Have an open mind. Have an open mind. If you are disappointed with the things that have gone on in California, look at the people who are currently in power, evaluate them and say, look at all of your options. There's no reason in the world you stick to one side that has been failing. Open your horizon up. That's not to say you're going to like what's on the other side. That's not going to say you're going to agree. But open your perspective. Look at each candidate as if, you know, you're doing an interview for your own personal life. Interview them. Look at what they offer you. Is it going to change your life? Are the things that they say built with integrity? Can they prove what they say with action? You know, Anthony has proven to me with action. So evaluate them, each candidate as an individual. Forget the party line, and may the best person win that associate mostly with what you want to see change in California.
All right, there you have it, everyone. Brandon Tatum. My name is Anthony with All American. Thank you guys so much, man, for the interview.